Well, the Orphans Home Cycle is basically an exploration of my grandfather's life. Um, it begins with the death of my grandfather's father, and it ends with the death of my grandmother's father. And what it does is I said to my father, it was sort of my father never went into psychoanalysis. He just wrote these 9 plays, so he didn't have to work out all his father's stuff. He worked them out in the plays. Um, but it does trace this character of Horace, which is, it's not all. There's a lot of fiction in this, but the basic story is true. And my grandfather was semi-orphaned when he was 12 years old, and kind of had to make it from that time on. And what this does is it kind of starts with him as a very young boy with his father dying, and it follows this character of Horace and sort of how his life unfolds. And in the course of these 9 plays, he meets my grandmother, who's the character called Elizabeth, and they have a courtship, and they get married. And by the end of the play, my grandfather, the character of Horace, sort of becomes the patriarch of the family, because Elizabeth's father is sort of the patriarch sort of halfway through, and he dies. And so Horace ends up taking over. He's the one sort of stable male in a way. There's a lot of chaos, particularly in the male component in these plays. And he's the one, he emerges as this stable, kind of has this moral compass, and that's